The Tinseltown and the Lakers, Los Angeles, California, as we bring you an interconference rivalry here at the Staples Center. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K. Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Pass to Griffin. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Outside Westbrook. And here is Howard. Defended by Griffin. LeBron James on the wing. Howard trying to free himself up. And it's James missing. And this is year one of LeBron's two-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all-time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
Harris, right side. From downtown. And Davis pulls it down. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Los Angeles. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Par for the course for James. I mean, he forces his man to overcommit, gets the bucket, and draws the foul.
Now, here is Harden. Pass to Harris. Takes a three. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Boy, what a find. Harden's passing skill. Incredible. James did win an assist title, you know.
Howard's shot is good.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Harden with it. And it's Howard picking him up. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
You know, really good to see Harris playing with that kind of confidence because, you know, these shots will only help him get better.
Anthony Davis.
Davis on the follow.
Way to work the glass. Buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
To the inside. The Nets working the ball around now. Harris, good. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Westbrook. A rebound by the Nets.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
You know, this is where Harris is most dangerous, one of the very best from behind the arc. His eyes light up when he gets these long-distance chances.
The kick out to Westbrook. And the three ball is good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Lakers foul.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Durant. Over none. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Well, you're scratching your head with how do you defend a guy like Durant. I mean, his length, his speed, ball handling, all allow him to draw fouls easily.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And here's Bazemore. To the middle. Durant with the steal. Pass to Jordan. Bazemore. No one around him. Buries the long-range jumper.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
The assist.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Deflects the pass. Ariza with it. It's Jordan on the wing. Shoots over Griffin. No good from Jordan.
Tough miss, especially since the defense wasn't that strong. I mean, he needs to cash in from there.
And the basket by Harris.
3 points.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
DeAndre Jordan.
And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Hits it from three-point range.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Anthony up on top. Jordan inside. Can't connect from short range. Here's Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Brooklyn ahead, up 8. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
In the corner, it's Harris. And again, Brooklyn with the triple. Greg, you know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers. And an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
Irving for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Here's Harden. Here he goes. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim with the epic throwdown.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Lakers trail by 10.
For your Lakers, Ryan Howard, Anthony Davis, LeBron James.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Harris, good.
Joe Harris.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shootout this team.
Irving for 3. Dwight Howard grabs the board. It's LeBron with the drive. And finished off by LeBron.
The assist from Dwight Howard.
You know, once he takes that first step, LeBron is virtually unstoppable. Raw athleticism gives him the upper hand.
Outside Harris. Sinks the three-pointer. Harris has got 23 points.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks.
It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Substitution for your Lakers.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here's Westbrook. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
And again, it's the Nets missing. Lakers trail by 6. There's the lob to the hoop.
Love the unselfishness of Monk there. I mean, love seeing him find the open man.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Pass to KD. Irving from long range. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's KD. The shot, no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Here's Westbrook. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And now just a 1-point Brooklyn lead.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The Lakers on offense. They're on an 18-6 run. Monk, no one around him. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
You've got to be up on Monk all the time. I mean, even when the pass has not gotten to him yet, you need to be there before it arrives because he's ready to let it go when he catches it.
Here's LeBron. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots to the line here.
Sometimes I think we take watching LeBron James for granted. I mean, no player in league history has been the best in the league for well over a decade. Extended greatness from the king in terms of championship finals appearances and any other measurable you want to use.
The Nets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Now Westbrook. High post, Davis. On for 3. Wearies it from 3-point range. Monk's got 6.
Nothing quite as good as seeing Monk shoot that 3-ball. I mean, fantastic. Measuring those long-range shots up and knocking them down.
Lakers leading by 3. In the corner, it's James. Pass to Davis. Hills with the steal. Here's Aldridge, who's guarded by Howard. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. All alone. And slammed in by Howard.
Well, you've got to be careful around LeBron and mindful of his presence now. He's very opportunistic defensively, and with that size, speed, and anticipation, he can pick your pocket.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Here's LeBron. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
He's not an easy guy to get a shot up and over. Aldridge has those long arms, and his timing's good, too.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. And so he makes both from the line. It's the Nets now. Here's Irving. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 10 points for him.
I think he's the most creative finisher in the league. Irving's so good at finding holes in the defense.
And when it comes to handling the rock, Irving is second to none.
Greg could not agree with you more. He is special in the highest form of special.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen.
And, fellas, he pulled it off to perfection.
Baseline J on the way. Pass to Monk. Here's Davis. Durant with some nice D. Nets trail by 6. Nobody near Irving. He drains the quick shot. Irving's got 12 in the game.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. And he's really had to reshape his body and his game.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Westbrook. Inside. Anthony with the bucket.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
And one thing about Griffin and the injuries, Greg, that he went through, he did everything he could to get his body back to where it needed to be.
And he didn't care what it was, yoga, weights, conditioning, you name it, because he knows how important it is to be able to elevate. And Griffin needs to be explosive and work 24/7 to make sure he is.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
And the basket by Harris.
And you know, guys, when Harris is getting to the spots and knocking them down, it really helps him get going.
Harden scanning the floor. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Pass to KD. Back to Harden. And Davis sends it back.
Davis's anticipation and timing, so good at the defensive end. This guy is a shot-blocking machine.
The Nets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
James in the post. Outside for Davis. Fires the 3. Connects from 3-point range. Davis has got 5 points so far.
Well, LeBron James is clearly a tremendously talented passer. When a guy is open, he'll get him the ball.
Harris misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Steps back and fires. And he can't bank that one in. Here's Harden. That one falls.
James Harden.
He has 7.
Not many guys have a handle like James Harden. Exceptional at slicing up the defense. Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Anthony with the block. Here's LeBron. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10.
Yeah, you know, LeBron's mental strength is just so focused. Nothing much phases him. He stays locked in.
And the first timeout called the game for Brooklyn.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try to deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a brutal. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Nets trail by 6. It's Durant on the wing. Durant drawing the double team. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Harris misses.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been a more physical team. That's why they're ahead.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
And how about Griffin continuing to own the paint? A fantastic power forward with good touch from there.
And he gets it to go.
Just so reliable. I mean, that basket there will give them a little bit more of a cushion.
Here's Irving. He can't get that one. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. LeBron shot is off. And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. It's a 5-point game.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Griffin.
He gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
To the paint. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And oh, here we go. Here is nobody back.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Here's Anthony. Griffin grabs the board. Nets trailed by 3. Outside for KD. Back to Griffin. And here's Harris from the arc. Hands it from downtown. Harris has got 33 points.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
You know, it's really hard for me to say if there's ever been anyone better at finishing through contact than LeBron. He's just so big and strong and fast, too. You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. He's been absolutely relentless.
Pass to Howard. LeBron outside. And here is Monk. Got the line.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
And here are the Nets. They trail by 1. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. The Lakers making a switch here. Irving. Another shot. And he makes good on the layup. And the Nets lead by 3.
Boy, you need a confident player to get you a big bucket, and that's exactly who Irving is and what he does.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
Dwight Howard wants to be the man during these possessions, and he's been able to come up in crucial spots.
Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
I tell you what, did he take off on that one? Not many players can elevate it and literally fly. What a special talent, and it's plays like that that remind me just how amazing these athletes are in the NBA.
Boys under pressure to produce at the right time in the big time. AD.
Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 14 assists.
This is not unfamiliar territory for Harden. He is used to being the go-to guy, especially when his team needs a big hoop.
The mark. LeBron drives in. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
Elevating his aggressiveness and level of play in moments like this. LeBron, as clutch as they come.
Got it!
Well, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Harden draws the double. Outside Irving. On the way, Harris. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
You just can't foul Harris there because he's almost automatic from the line.
He hits the first one, and that ties the game up. And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
And nice there. He does not waste those opportunities. Just what they needed with this game still in doubt.
Pass to Davis. Over Harris. Yes!
No question about it. Touch with Anthony Davis.
KD draws the double. Harden. Good!
This is exactly what happens when you allow James Harden to heat up.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 1. 19 seconds. Left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
19 seconds left in the fourth. The drive by James. Misses from close range. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. Clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it. That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the three to tie.
And the Lakers call time here. They're down by 3. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
And here's LeBron outside. The 3 won't fall. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who would go to the line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation. Brooklyn ball.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Lakers ball.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Nets ball.
Five seconds left in the game. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his fourth personal.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
You know, what comes to mind first when you think of Irving is his handles. Rush hour tight, but also his dynamic ability as a scorer.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Inbound violation. Brooklyn ball. Substitution for your Lakers.
Off the inbound pass. Harden's shot is good.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Lakers ball.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Inbound violation. Nets ball.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Lakers ball.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation. Brooklyn ball.
A 3 off the inbound. He's off on that one. So it's the Nets picking up the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win.
I'm running on the track, enough stamina. When we come through, that's a bank me racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Back with the hair and nails on fleek. Grip that. Me and my G's are top 3.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yo. Vision. Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Back with the hair and nails on fleek. Grip that. Me and my G's are top 3. Paving the way, my no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG. Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Back with the hair and nails on fleek. Grip that. Me and my G's are top 3. Paving the way, my no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG.
Stressed out on that block. They're ringing me up, I got. We get guap. It's this man for the. set up shop. But life, pray to God. So I love my time till I'm gone. Vices I dealt with the wrong. Exhaling the nimbus, head pain in my song. I'm loving the heavenly touch, got a and I'm. This life kinda shoot me on job. Your be odds, do not stay to a boss. I'm seeing my people be lost, so I'm finding a way.
Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with the hair and nails on fleek, grip that. Me and my G's are top 3, paving the way, man, no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG. Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with the hair and nails on fleek, grip that. Me and my G's are top 3, paving the way, man, no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG. Yeah, obsessed with success, trying to run off a couple M's and no less. Mine been up next, we've been blessed, been putting in work, been sparking the interest. With no strings attached, I press with no stress. Running to the bag, can't lose breath, but I save and stack. No, I can't lose bread, got a pattern up. Trying to get a new front step, money adding up, so I know I'm moving correct. Can't damage us, came in and move like a vet, not a panicker. You chatting man, shut your mouth, can't back it up. I'm with the plan it out, then bad it up. I'm trying to get big racks. See how I'm running on the track, enough stamina. When we come through, that's a bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with the hair and nails on fleek, grip that. Me and my G's are top 3, paving the way, man, no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG. Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with the hair and nails on fleek, grip that. Me and my G's are top 3, paving the way, man, no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG.
Whoa. Turn me up. I gotta move, I gotta go, I gotta prove, I gotta know, is it the truth? I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta win, I gotta see, gotta repeat, my odyssey, hands in the sky, come follow me, come follow me, come follow me, I gotta leave, whoa. You can trap everyone else, but you ain't trapping me, no. Be talking that that they ain't even seen. Just trying to get in the swim like I caught me a green coat. I do the for the city, the one you can lean on. My mistake, bro, never by mistake. This more like for my mama's sake. This something you cannot relate. This feel like plex out the gate. Pray it's the same that the father say. Know that the aim all kinda straight. Eyes on the game while you contemplate. Don't cooperate with the opposition. My position on the rise till I get in the top position. All eyes on the in my composition. What a competition. I've been searching lately. I ain't found them. A lounging, probably a housing. I had to take a step back from around you. I had to boss my life up and astound you. I need a queen of good and crown it. I need my whole hood to see the trees and the sun beaming, nice breeze. I clean the whip and hit the strip. You seem to miss the scheme with this. And leave a miss and leave a list. We don't seem to. I read he don't seem legit. He don't seem to fit. A tail, I can see the fin. Beware, knowing he pretend. Aware, that be sneaking in. Prepare for who is peeking in. During boss talking, now they see the win. The season in for reaching in the peak is something unseen. I can put the pen for ink and see these rap shrink whenever they mention me. Leave it in the piece. Be still, I need a refill of decent. Cheek drill a master, we feel your actions don't match your active people. Back and start the rapper, be still the rap shit just happened. Craft the deep will, your faction so whack. I'm rationally least skilled and most won't call that, but we will. I'm master free will and 83 wheels and pass it. Been crashing, be still and patch your street still can't match your G will go into we. I gotta move, I gotta go, I gotta prove, I gotta know, is it the truth? I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta win, I gotta see, gotta repeat, my odyssey, hands in the sky, come follow me, come follow me, come follow me, I gotta leave, whoa. You can trap everyone else, but you ain't trapping me, no. Be talking that and they ain't even seen. Just trying to get in the swim like I caught me a green coat. I do the for the city, the one you can lean on.
Gunga bomb. Wait. 黑屏，黑头发，黑毛，黑眼睛，A1，当的都是贵宾。我是一个比地球更高的卫星，黑钻，AP，按下爆破按钮让敌人追击。电话那个响，开个跨会议，先给一下账户再看看汇率。
你的老板他要给我面子，在赌玩的网从来不受任何限制，和我近距离接触只能通过电视。我老着黑的 A， 甩着我的辫子，在我面前摆拍摄影机，炫耀我的珠宝，把裤子拉得低，故事里散发的粉儿，你看我的哪里就有。
我们还 brother 像 HOT F4P 投射 B2K 海豹部队天地会 MVP 进攻目标来个飞虎队4大天王黎明国服成长学友我要当刘德华拍电影发专辑头发上抹点发蜡
头发上抹点发蜡凌晨3点钟兰桂坊听着我的法拉利我是个你是小弟娱乐行业里面我们保持着更高人气下帝国我把全球越滚越大我的同行随时面临倒闭把你算牢记，胖起来打中你的太阳穴，足够让你倒地，
足够让你倒地。只要我在，你们爬都爬不起来，不用再抱期待，整个西亚市场都被我们霸占，像场龙卷风刮到我心，
刮到我心。外星人收到的信号都是我们发射的说唱音乐，目标非常精确，在筒子林的基地被他们锁定。
黑 T，黑屏，黑头发，黑毛，黑眼睛 ，A1，当的都是贵宾，我是一个比地球更高的卫星，黑钻 ，AP， 按下爆破按钮让敌人追击，电话那个响，开个跨会议。给一下账户再看看汇率。
你的老板他要给我面子，在赌玩的网从来不受任何限制，和我近距离接触只能通过电视。我老着黑的 A， 甩着我的辫子，在我面前摆拍摄影机，炫耀我的珠宝，把裤子拉得低，故事里散发的粉儿，你看我的哪里就有。
帽戴头顶着像牛仔，看到我们出门拦着门口走开，满汉全席当做下酒菜，倒进水晶玻璃杯，一瓶酒的价格给了。这就是同在你玩上的风格，你看到了绝对会给你们安排到位，安排到位，从不倒退，带动地区经济的消费，赚得多。来个桥，当个 people 的小配合，前面下还在补贴的敲回车，手表上的转台上看不见到底。点钟24 hours 不够用，我是系统里最大的漏洞。没有空没有空还有这个宣言没有空你学我的传达风格没有用因为你不是我，所以没有用没有用到存在就是第一选择，不用准备做 Plan B。电话打不通，不在府区录音棚里做着新专辑。
黑 T，黑屏，黑头发，黑毛，黑眼睛 ，A1，当的都是贵宾，我是一个比地球更高的卫星，黑钻 ，AP， 按下爆破按钮让敌人追击，电话那个响，开个跨会议，先给一下账户再看看汇率。
你的老板他要给我面子，在赌玩的网从来不受任何限制，和我近距离接触只能通过电视。我老着黑的 A， 甩着我的辫子，在我面前摆拍摄影机，炫耀我的珠宝，把裤子拉得低，故事里散发的粉儿，你看我的哪里就有。
CMI, people call me Milk. When I'm busting up a party, I feel no guilt. Gizmos cutting up for the suckers that's down with me. The one of us, that's how I feel. To be down, you must appeal to the two. We're rated R, we're gifted, and we're go bank. While I'm here, I'd like to thank Mom and Dad, they knew the time. Gizmo scratching, Milky's rhyming, Milk is chillin', Giz is chillin'. What more can I say? Top villain, that's what we get. Got it good, since you understood. Would you stop scheming and looking hard? I got a great big bodyguard, so step up if you wanna get. Milky's gonna. I get money I got. Stunts call me honey if they feel real hot. That's how it is. You can ask Giz. I stole your girl while you were in prison. Jail for MC. You was jealous, it's all your fault. Milk is chillin', Giz is chillin'. What more can I say? Top billin', that's what we get. Got it good, and since you understood, would you clap your hands? Your hands you clap if you. And if you're dumb, you ask why. I am from that do or die. The audio too, the two's audio. Milk And since you understood, would you bite a rhyme? If you dare, I get the paper, so I don't care. My contributions to this jam is confusing because I am Milk D stated all the way. The super easy modest MC, okay. Yes, I'm down by law. I get the girlies out on the floor. G is D, down is G. To the at the top is where he'll be. At is us, call us odd. Girls come in, you won't be bored. Milk is chillin', Gizmo's chillin'. What more can I say? Top billin', that's what we get. Got it good, and since you understood, would you do a dance? Dance the two. If you can dance, it's easy to do. This dance is on and on and on. Dancing till your breath is gone.
Going down. Know we've been wanting. We should keep running all night. Passenger side, Bonnie and Clyde. If we're alive, we'll be alright.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris. David Aldridge is on our sideline. At Barclays Center, the fans here in Brooklyn amped up for their Nets. Outside, KD. There's the triple. And the three ball is good. And both teams tonight, Greg, can go deep into their benches. It seems like a growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before, and even getting into two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys.
Here is Harden after the basket by the Lakers. And Harris wide open. He shoots. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Don't forget, Harden's won an assist title. I mean, James can really dish.
And Davis throws it down.
James.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game.
To the inside. Here's Griffin.
Oh, the long reach of Davis. Outstanding at using his wingspan to erase shots.
Pass to Howard. So here's Westbrook. Over Harden. And the Lakers with another miss. And one thing about Griffin and the injuries, Greg, that he went through, he did everything he could to get his body back to where it needed to be.
And he didn't care what it was, yoga, weights, conditioning, you name it, because he knows how important it is to be able to elevate. And Griffin needs to be explosive, and he'll work 24/7 to make sure he is.
Irving for three. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
One of the more active and alert players in the NBA, Westbrook takes advantage of defensive miscues.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
Durant in the corner. beyond the arc. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. The shot by LeBron, no good. From deep three-point range, and again, no good by Brooklyn. And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out, Greg, and competes every play in every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done.
Lakers trailed by 7. The shot's good from Monk.
Well, this is Monk at his finest. Receiving the pass where he wants it, elevating, and knocking down the shot.
With a foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Harden. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Yeah, that's how you do it. Carves out position, holds his ground, makes it an easy call for the ref.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter. He's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Nets leading by 7. To the paint. It's stolen by Rondo. Fast break, the Lakers. And the slam dunk by Bazemore.
Well, over 1,000 steals in his career. Rondo remains a disruptive force.
Good.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Bazemore for 3. Rebounded by the Nets.
He forgets about him on the perimeter. They're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Bazemore inside the three-point line. That one off the back iron and out.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Harden gets the bucket.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Will it go? Harden grabs the miss. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Nets lead by 13. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the Nets pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the defense spinning in circles. Hard to cover all that ground.
Here's Jordan. And the rebound goes to Griffin.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go. Bazemore for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
3.
Bazemore's got 5 now.
What about the vision of Ariza just slashing the D apart with his passing?
Back to Griffin. The shot comes out, and the Lakers take it the other way. And the foul on Joe Harris. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's number 2 on him already. A third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some foul.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ariza.
They like to redo that pass. I mean, bad way to lose a possession.
Back to Harris. From outside the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Harris has got the lead up to 13 now for the Nets.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
The basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
None, that's good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You see this all too often. You have to be willing to play.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot. And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch. And he now often looks for his teammates first.
Down low. And then Durant with the dunk.
2 loud points from the Slim Reaper.
And Nunn has got the ball here for Los Angeles. It's a 13-point game. Driving the lane. Bazemore for 3. Here's Howard. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Throughout his career, Howard has dominated the boards in size, touch, and time that he possesses. Just a lethal concoction.
And a deep 3 from Harden. No good from Irving. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg. The talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
PA, he is a lead in every way, as are you. Thank you. Pass to Monk. Launches a 3. And it's slammed in by Howard.
You allow Howard to get in close, he's going to punch that ticket.
Here's Griffin. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
His first foul. First team.
You know, he's no longer Lob City, but Blake Griffin still has some ability athletically, and he can be a valuable piece of the puzzle.
Yeah, Blake isn't tearing down rims anymore. He has been taking more threes. Hoping this will help prolong his career.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. It's the Nets now. Lakers trail by 10. Westbrook surveying the D. Lakers passing it around. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
3.
LeBron's got his first 3 points of the game.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Jumps up and finished off by LeBron.
A sensational speed from James, a force of nature in the open court. It's a combination of quickness and athleticism.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum-shifting plays like that can change the tone of a game.
Westbrook with the steal. And it's the Lakers on the break. James with the ball. Count it, good. And it's now only a 1-point Nets lead.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Malik Monk.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And Harden with the stuff.
This is what you get from Griffin. Very willing to give it up to his open teammates.
LeBron James.
And there it is for him.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Harden outside. Here's Millsap. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
How many times have we seen Millsap throw it down? We've known about his leaping ability for years.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Inside. Harden. And the jam by Harden. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes. 6 already.
And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game. 17 seconds left here in the second.
You love seeing James soar like an eagle. He's exceptional at rising up quickly for the alley-oop. He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Great look there, but off target.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And Chris with the Fab Five in Michigan and that powerhouse Kings team with so much shooting and passing. How special was it to shape the way the game is played now?
It's so special to see vestiges of our style still in the game. I mean, in Michigan, not only did we influence the game with fast break, 94 feet of defense, but we also changed the expectations, saying, hey, it doesn't matter what you think of me. I can go out there with hard work to earn my spot and change the expectation of the game. As far as Sacramento, man, it's just so awesome that, we left our game. What do I mean by that? So many teams now play that offensive style that we had at Sacramento, and you need a few keys to do that. You need a great player, you need great passers, you need unselfish guys, and you need a family atmosphere in the locker room. Now look, once Howard establishes himself inside, it's a problem, which is why the defense chooses to foul him.
Nets trailed by 5. Up top, Griffin. To the middle. Harris, good. Harris has got 25 points.
I mean, for a big man, Griffin is a great passer, consistent at getting the ball to the guy.
And finished off by Davis.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
They've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Timeout, Lakers.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
Substitutions for your Nets. LaMarcus Aldridge.
The Lakers in the lead. On the wing, James. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And it's good, 2 points. James has got 17.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
The confidence Durant has at the arc is really something. He doesn't doubt his selections at all.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
That's his second personal.
I agree, David. Thanks.
Third team foul.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Offline with his 3. Brooklyn trailing. Here's Harden. The shot from the low post is good. He's got 10.
What a ferocious score. I mean, when Harden gets a chance to score from the interior, he doesn't think twice about shooting.
Lakers working the ball around now. And the Lakers with another miss. Takes it inside. And Harden with the stuff.
Moving downhill, Harden, he's so wild. Cutting through the D and right to a shot.
Back to Bazemore. And it's Durant with the rebound.
He struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
On the wing, Brown. And Jordan sends it back.
And really, that's the brilliance of Jordan. Just denying those shots there with tremendous power.
And the Lakers making a change here. Outside, KD. Over in the corner, Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harden gets the bucket. Now it's a 5-point Brooklyn lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
That's size winning nothing. He needed every single inch to hold in that one.
And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot 2 at the line. The Nets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws in the game.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Not only is James Harden MVP, Beard has finished second a handful of times. I mean, one of the true franchise players in this league.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket or coming off a pretty pass.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Nice game, great performance by Harris.
Look, they can't leave him alone for a second on the perimeter. Not the way he's shooting the 3 tonight.
And the Nets making a change here. Lakers trail by 9. Pass to Monk to end the run. Nailed from three-point land. Monk's got 5.
Yeah, with Westbrook on the ball, you can't have a hole in your defense. He's too smart to miss it.
One of the big surprises with the NBA draft, the trade of Russell Westbrook. Westbrook let it be known he was open to another move. And it'll be interesting to see how he fits next to LeBron and AD this season.
It doesn't take much for Durant to catch fire. Once he gets a few to fall, he's full.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. Here's James. Nets leading by 6. Pass to Aldridge. Fires the 3. Monk grabs the board. Here's Los Angeles now. To the left side wing. Back to LeBron. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
And the ball handling moves of James are sensational. Effortlessly slicing through the D with his quick. That's a good point. It's tough to connect on those long distance passes.
Here's Aldridge. Back to Mills. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul.
14th foul. Lakers substitution.
There's 18 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to James. Shoots from the right block. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Over in the corner, Brown. 1 second left.
And this is the power you like seeing from Aldridge, leaving no room for error with that flush.
And so it's Brooklyn with their lead standing at 6.0. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. 6-point lead. To the inside. And then Griffin with the dunk.
A main staple of Griffin's game. You can tell he loves getting up to dunk.
Good on the shot. And it's 8 points for Davis.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
It's 2-on-1. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Griffin. And Jordan sends it back. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Los Angeles on D. They trail by 6. And stolen by Jordan. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. It's picked off. Now here we go with Griffin. Nobody back there.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
And James gets it to go.
With the overwhelming strength of James, just brushing past defenders on his way up.
Inside. Here's Mills. And he makes good on the layup. And the Nets lead by 6.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
I like this wrinkle. Flip LeBron off ball and make a play for it.
Pass to Griffin. Outside for Millsap. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
They'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Here's Davis. Good work defensively by Millsap. Brooklyn leading by 7. Here's Bembry. Tries a 3. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Here's James. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Paul Millsap picks one up.
James is like a freight train moving to the rim. He's so effective at getting the D to hit him when he's on the attack.
And both free throws good for LeBron. And the Nets with possession here. Harden surveying the D. Durant wide open. He fires. Drains it from beyond the arc. KD's got 21.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
On the wing, Monk. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. 6 to shoot. Outside Westbrook. James wide open. And again, the Lakers no good.
He gets the playground jumper and can't make good on it. So you don't get many chances.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. On deep, James. Here's Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
A shot by Harden. Wide open. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy that so far is paying off in this game.
Connects from three-point range.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're trailing by 13. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Another shot. And it's Howard laying it in.
Oh, that's just too much strength from Howard. A little contact doesn't bother him in the least.
KD with the bucket.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, as long as they're hitting like this, how can you blame them? They're on a tear.
Here's Harden. 9 for 9. Looking deadly accurate. Like, guys, he cannot miss.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Nets.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for James Harden.
His passes were crisp tonight. Pinpoint. So many easy buckets came off his assist. It was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling. Now look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range, just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
James has a two-pointer, and it falls over the rim and in. James has got 32 points in the game.
Talk about an advanced distributor. I mean, there's passes that point guards can make, and there's passes that Rajon Rondo. You know, almost any player left that wide open is going to bury that shot. This is the lead. That's poor defensive work.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is